It won't be live until you hear Brian and I start talking.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lee Barnes Stadium on the campus of Lake Havasu High School for tonight's varsity football season opener. Tonight's 4A conference football game between the visiting Cardinals of Glendale and your Lake Havasu Fighting Knights. The Cardinals come to Lee Barnes Stadium under the leadership of Coach Robert York. The Fighting Knights are under the direction of Carl Thompson. Assisting Coach Thompson is Charles Welby, Ted Darnell, Wayne Novy, Jeff Smith, Zach Dunbar, Ryan Schumann, Cody Smith, and Charles Stickney.
I don't think they've done it. They just came and told us that they're ready.
Just gonna do the national anthem. They haven't done the coin toss.
I see you.
Are you 6 feet?
Woo! Hey, everybody! Stop kids are back. I think there's only 3 seconds.
Okay, well, they're in panic mode.
Right?
As they're looking at us, telling us we're live. Brian, we haven't been live in 6 months.
I know, we've been dead.
That's right, Sportsman dead. But folks, this is it. This is the time. We are exactly almost 10 minutes out from the kickoff for Lake Havasu Knights versus Glendale Cardinals. And we haven't said that. Oh, what did we say? We'd like to see each other the next track meet, and then the whole world blew up on us. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. We weren't allowed to do graduation live, all of our dad jokes just kind of went on hold for a while.
I did. I actually went to bed crying at night.
We did. I mean, and what's bad is we actually sat there and we're even talking about commentating ESPN's, sports like they were going with W2K20 basketball and all that, but I suck at that game too, so, no help on that one. But hey, I want to shout out to Terry Romer, Brian Omer, Melinda, Adam, all of you joining us. We're glad you're here. We might sound a little muffled. Well, that's because we also have our masks on for safety as well. And now we're going to kick it out to the band. And getting ready for the pre-show. We'll be back. And believe it or not, folks, our stands are as packed as will be allowed.
Standing room only.
Just about.
We need to pick some other kind of shape besides an X, though. Looney Tunes taught us X does not mark the spot.
No, it doesn't, or if it marks the spot, that's not a good thing. You can see down in the corner, we've got the socials going also. So if you're out there on any of the social medias we have, go ahead and say hi, give a shout out to either your favorite players, whether they be the Knights or they be the Cardinals. Either way is fine. Camera's got a little rust on it, it's been so long.
The camera or the operator?
Shh. That's me.
Oh, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, out of respect for our country, please rise and place your hands over your hearts for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to announce that the Arizona Interscholastic Association, in mutual agreement of these two schools, subscribes to the 6 pillars of character and sportsmanship. These teams would like to remind you that sportsmanship and the objectives of educational athletics are what set this event apart from other levels of competition. You as fans, please join us in exemplifying these values. Bob Van Horn, Roy Mendoza, and Kip Gibble. We'd like to thank the officials for travel and expertise calling tonight's contest. Thank you in advance for respecting their position and joining us to pursue victory with honor.
As we get ready for the coaches come out, you see fans starting to shout out via social media. We appreciate that. Remember, like, share, throw this out. Let everyone know what's going on. This is the season opener, the final kickoff, the about time, what we've been waiting for.
I don't think I've ever been so excited to hear a high school band play the national anthem.
Oh, it's been forever since we've heard that, you know? National anthem, hear the crowd going crazy, so. And we want you folks online to blow it up as well. Let these students know because, hey, they've been, contrary to what public opinion's been, these kids and these coaches have been out here already sweating everything off, COVID or not, you know, doing everything within reason to get ready for this game tonight. And they're bringing it to you, and they're going to bring it all their energy.
Yeah, they got ready. They knew how important high school sports is for the community. Be able to bring a community together to cheer on their team.
Please make sure all trash is put in the trash can. Trash and trash cans, a match made in heaven. Tonight's game will be streamed live on Havasu Online TV. You can log on to Facebook and like Havasu Online TV to catch tonight's action as well as other night sports. Please remember to socially distance and wearing masks.
Vicky Evers checking in. Deborah checking in. Zoe. Barbara all the way from Florida. We love seeing it light up like this. You know, I don't know if the cheerleaders are just socially distanced or if that's an actual pose.
Right? Are there more of them this year than there was last year?
There's more than there was last year. Coach Rasick has taken the reins, and I tell you, she has just gone ruckshot with them.
Nice.
Bobby chiming in from Michigan, class of 1990. Loyal fan. He's watched almost like every game we've had. Bobby, thank you for joining us. And it's a beautiful night here in Havasu. You saw the sunset as we were getting ready for the national anthem to be played. Yeah. And it's nice here in the booth.
Right?
Yeah.
With the national anthem, I stood in front of the AC, so it felt really good.
Now, for those who have been driving by as we're getting ready for kickoff and all that too, as they drive by Lake Havasu High School, you see a little bit of construction happening, and that's because the baseball and the softball fields are finally getting their first facelift since they were built back in the 70s also.
Awesome.
And from what I hear, they've actually built a little, corner for us as well. We might actually be behind home plate when we bring baseball and softball to you. So
Nice.
I haven't seen the final schematics, but I've told we were taken care of. And there's a concession stand down there now too. So.
All right. Well, you can't ask for more than that.
No, it's going to be great. And also, there's more things happening inside the gymnasium as well. When we bring you the home volleyball action and basketball action, there's going to be hopefully a couple more cameras we're tuned into. Folks, 2020 might have started off a little rough, but we are going to have it rock and rolling here.
And sounds like the Knights are going to take the opening kickoff here.
That's very bizarre. I forgot now the coin toss is just one captain, one captain.
Right? I didn't even realize it was done yet. I was like, what?
No, but as you see also out there, the most winningest coach in Havasu High School sports, especially football, Coach Thompson.
Cody Pellinson back deep with Szymanski, ready to receive this kickoff from the Cardinals. I think this is kind of unfair. The Knights are starting their game off against the Cardinals. When was an NFL team down playing in high school level?
Exactly. Well, it's because that's the caliber of our play.
True.
New camera up top, so we're getting adjusted for you all. As when we went on hiatus, we decided to do some upgrades.
Here we go.
Knights pick it up at the 20, find a hole.
Look at that hole go.
This is the way it started off. One man to beat around the corner. He just got to outrun the kicker. He comes in, touchdown!
That is the way to start a season.
The Knights pick up where they left off last season.
That is the way to start.
No yellow on the field. That was a clean run.
Whoa, are the Knights lining up for a field goal?
We have stopped the presses. I don't
Whoa.
think we've ever actually seen in our 5 years a field goal kick by the Knights. Well, extra point, I should say.
Right,
They've
yeah.
tried the field goals.
Wow.
We're speechless. New athletics director, Mr. Zampona, comes in, goes, that was fun. That's the way he starts off his season.
I think the officials are kind of like, whoa, wait.
So the first time we're right on our clock.
We won't let it get to our heads, though.
No. There's the kick. And we have the first extra point.
I think that's really why the officials were waiting so long. They weren't used to the Knights lining up for an extra point.
The touchdown was scored by the returner who was, I got to check my roster here real quick.
Number 2.
Brent Szymanski. I have a feeling we'll be saying that name quite a bit with the way he did that run back. Our social media director is trying to keep up with you all as fast as you send them in. Let's make her fingers really tired tonight, folks. Share it, like it, make the comments, cheer them on. Ed watching, class of 1990 from Nebraska. Ed, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a couple of years. A hush falls across the stadium.
Speechless.
Well,
I mean,
and you know, I've heard good things about our new quarterback that we have, but we're not going to see him for a while. Not if the special teams has their way.
well, even if the defense has their way, no, that'd be good. But short kick there. Pile just keeps moving. Number 23, it looked like for the Cardinals returned that ball.
Yeah, folks, you actually have a better seat than what some of the poor score callers are calling up here, as they're trying to see purple on black uniforms and silver on white uniforms.
Is first and 10 on the 45-yard line.
First and 10 on the 45. Glendale looks to be lining up in a shotgun formation.
Gotta get one more person out there.
Goes deep and pulls it down to the 10.
Oh, nice pass there. And that line gave that quarterback a lot of time to go through his receivers.
Tackle made by number 2, Brent Szymanski.
So Szymanski pulling double duty.
That's the first down for Glendale. First and 10 on the 10-yard line.
First and 10 on the 10 for Glendale.
A little bobble there.
Taken down in the backfield by 23.
Tackles made by number 23, Isaac Stuckey. There's a loss on the play. Second down.
Running back there dancing back and forth. A little toss.
Pitch is out, but the Knight's right there. Stopped to get in the backfield.
Tackle made by number 99, John Justice.
John bringing the justice.
John Britt, there we go. There's our first catchphrase of the season.
Make some noise.
And there's the stomp. Even with a little audience, we get shaken. Play action pass. It looks like he's going to call his own number. Not going to get much past the original line of scrimmage. Looks like it's down about the 7.
Those soccer lines kind of remind you of like the NFL and college games, like the imaginary first down line. You're like, oh, you only got to make it to the yellow.
Yeah, our upgrades aren't that far yet.
Right.
Yeah. But by the holding call.
Our first laundry of the season.
Christian Jameson chiming in all the way from Jacksonville, North Carolina, class of 2019. Cheering on Jaden, number 52.
It's third down.
And there comes the stomp again. Gets out in trouble, rolls out to the outside.
Looked like it was a. Looked like they were going to try to do a screen there.
Donnie is number 3. To answer that question from Jacqueline, Donnie is number 3. Comments coming in from YouTube. Appreciate that.
So another penalty down there.
That's going to go back even further.
The Cardinals giveth and taketh away from the Knights. With a face mask, that's an automatic first down.
Yep, the start down's going to start right over. So Glendale with a little life breathed back into him. First down from the 13.
Once again, the running back dancing around.
Whistle on the play. Can't tell.
Timeout, Glendale.
Timeout, Glendale. So do want to let you know that we do appreciate during the during the other events we've been covering, we did open a coffee account, and for those who've chimed in and anonymously donated to help us upgrade and keep our equipment taken care of, we do appreciate it. But I do ask that if you do buy us a coffee here and there, and you'll see the link for it here probably pretty soon in chat, just let you know that we appreciate it, and let us know who you are so we can give you a shout out as well. Kind of a question on the field on what exactly is going on. On the field showing third down.
Option run there, keeper by the quarterback.
Brings it all the way to about the 2-yard line. Class of 84 chiming in. It is officially 4th down. So the face mask didn't turn it into a first down. They didn't have enough yards to cover it.
Cardinal bringing in their big lineup, trying to sneak it in there.
He's signaling, and there's the official off the sidelines.
So the Knights did really well there on their defense starting off until that face mask penalty.
The face mask slowed them down, and that's what penalties will do that to you. Cardinal fans, hey, we thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. Joining us over on YouTube.
We got Amy over here on Facebook saying, let's go Cards.
We appreciate you all chiming in. Anything to let these athletes know you're backing them. And that was no good.
The score, Havasu 7, Glendale 6. The Bradley Auto Group, your friends and neighbors, serve our community for over 25 years. Bradley Auto Group is a proud sponsor of Havasu High School athletics. Bradley Auto Group is Bradley Ford, Chevrolet, Lincoln, and Riverview Auto Sales. Go Knights!
So also we want to give a huge shout out to the Anderson family, the Anderson Auto Group as well. Huge supporters of Havasu Online TV. They're helping us get everything in line for this upcoming season.
We'd like to take a moment and share that there will be celebration of life for beloved teacher Christy Lokitis this Saturday, 1 to 4 p.m. at the rodeo grounds.
Casey, class of 95, thank you for chiming in. Great to have you here, showing Knight support. Jay Taylor chiming in from New Mexico. Bobble on that ball. They fall on it.
Cardinals was scared to kick it off to the returner there for the Knights. Didn't want to see the kick returned all the way again.
So the Knights meeting in that sideline huddle. That is a traditional with the Knights.
30-yard line, 1st and 10.
Amy cheering on Donnie, number 3. So the first time we're going to get to see the Knights offense in action against Glendale's defense. Roland chiming in, class of 92. Delay a game on the Knights.
Not how you want to start off your first series on offense. Go from 1st and 10 now, 1st and 15.
So again, the Knights lining up. Looking at 1st and 15.
2nd and 15 now.
2nd and 15.
Knights are, but the Knights just got 5 yards with the, maybe, we'll see. Yep.
You know what's happening here. Because we don't have official sponsors up like Anderson Auto Group and, of course, Papa John's Pizza. The Stripes are getting their walks in so they can actually, go get one of those new large shacks. Oh, just tripped up.
Almost looked like he was tackled twice, but that's just my opinion.
It bobbled, went down, came up, and then the tackle came in. I think the officials were going to let it go as it looked like he went off himself.
Austin's watching all the way from Texas.
Appreciate you, Austin. Scrambling to the outside, trying to find some room.
There's a flag.
That's going to be a late hit on that one.
And another flag.
And another flag. We're looking at possibly late hit and unsportsmanlike conduct. That's going to be a major chunk of yardage there.
That will be. Just what the Knights needed.
Joanne, thanks for joining us, cheering on the Knights. Yeah, just what we called.
Not how the Cardinals wanted to do that.
And in this drive, extremely penalty heavy.
Knights taking the Cardinals for a walk.
That's more than a fish down. That's in Cardinal territory. As we're now on the 47.
Knights will start back up again on the 47-yard line, 1st and 10.
There it is. Came offsides again on that one. Knights got number 50 to jump on that one.
Making some jitters. First game jitters going on.
Exactly. First
Excited
time.
to be back on the field.
Want to just get into action. There's the handoff. Tries to find running room. Now that's one thing you like to see is that tackle from behind pushing him forward. As you hear the legendary voice, Mr. Hecker screaming that that's a first down. There's times in the morning I just want him to call me up and say, it's 6:15, you know, just to get me up while we were on vacation. Calls low number, comes forward, comes about a gain of 3.
Looked like the quarterback kept the ball there for number 3.
Drones are not allowed above the field during the game. Thank you. The drone is not allowed above the field during the game. It's not allowed anywhere. Thank you.
AI rules on that. I had to look that one up. That's not our drone. This time.
This time.
Officially.
That'd be really awesome if we did. Get some really good shots.
Chloe and Kelly chiming in saying hello to you.
I see.
Your biggest fans. Speaking of fans, puts it in the air just off the fingertips. That's when you heard the collective gasp from the audience on that one.
It was over the middle of the field, was it? It was right over the middle.
Third down and 5.
Low snap.
Calls his own number, and they just surround him.
What do you call a group of Cardinals?
A flock?
Is it?
Flock? I don't know, because you know I have trouble sometimes seeing the Arizona Cardinals play themselves, but that's
right.
That's the default for birds, except for like crows, which are a birder of crows.
All right. So we'll go with the flock.
We'll go with the flock of Cardinals. Just off the fingertips. Oh, right there. And as you see update right there on the screen, if you like what you do and you want to help support us, because we are a volunteer organization, in fact, pretty much my page has pretty much covered the snack bar today. Buy us a coffee at you see the address right there, coffee.com/Havasu Online TV. The cost of the coffee sometimes can help us reach our goals. Right now we've got 2 goals going on, which is our little control, which operates the camera. It's about 5 years old and 10 drops. We need to replace Streamy eventually.
Streamy.
Streamy's right over there. Actually, we pulled some stuff off of her again, so.
Streamy.
Timeout by the Cardinals. Kayla cheering on the Cards. Again, like we also like to thank our sponsors for Havasu Online TV, which of course is the Anderson Auto Group, as well as Papa John's Pizza. You had that Shack pizza yet?
I haven't.
That Shack pizza is huge. That is like, you know, it was my meal like for 3 or 4 days.
Nice.
Yeah, I came with this great idea. The kids and the wife left town for a couple days. I was getting a pizza for the night. Pizza for the weekend, man, I tell you.
I tried the Papadillas, the sandwich thing. Those are pretty good.
Those are good too. The Papadillas are definitely good. So here we are, back on the line. Cardinals 1st and 10, took over on downs.
Nice defense there by the Knights.
Number 24. Soto with the stop. Remember, we will be staying with halftime. If the cheerleaders have a performance or the band, we'll be bringing it to you. Handoff, got a cut. First and 10 there easily on that run. Number 2 for the Cardinals. Ted, thanks for joining us, watching all the way from Charleston, South Carolina.
Another pass play here.
Goes deep, just off the fingertips.
Another good defensive play there by the Knights.
But the Cardinals are going deep on these drives.
Is 2nd and 10 on the 35-yard line.
Someone's cheering our Shack Pizza. As well as Laurie saying, go Vikings. Not quite, even though I would say the Knights on a good day could take the Vikings. Short dump off pass there. Turns it into 15 yards on the play.
Those screen plays are like, they can really kill a defense.
Now will the
Number 3 there, that's Donnie on the Cardinals. Got
that
that
is
from Sarah.
almost right next to this logo, so we'll make Sarah happy. Put it right there. There you go, right next to Donnie. Why? Because we can. Knight's getting into position. Calls his own number. Goes through the center. It's going to be about another 12-yard gain on the run.
That offensive line just opening that hole for him.
Yeah, Knights have to figure out how to plug that hole. As the Cardinals are starting to show they've got a lot of weapons in that offense. Handoff. Comes around the corner.
Well,
It's going to turn it into a positive there.
Got another first down. That's what you need.
First down, Glendale.
Sometimes you can tell when the voice doesn't want to exactly announce something.
Right?
Social media's a little fade there, but yeah, Havasu's jersey's looking clean. I know exactly what you mean by that. Drops back. Number 1 and 72. Number 1 untouched all the way in there. We agree, Vicky. They're letting a little too much yards there. But Cody Pendleton in there with the blitz put the Cardinals back on their heels. Cardinals are dropping in shotgun formation, 2nd and 16. Delayed handoff. That's going to open up a wide room. He dives across, and they're calling it good.
Nice run there by the Cardinals.
Nice delayed handoff. Opened up the field as everyone went into pass coverage, and then just came around that corner. Almost untouched there, but great extension there. I mean, go for it. So now lining up for the extra point. Mike Babbitt, also class of 90, trying to cheer on the Knights.
Cardinals going for 2 here instead of trying to go for the 1.
Yep, trying to make up what they did. Shuttle pass off. Not going to do it, not going to move anywhere.
Extra point is no good. The score, Glendale 12, Lake Havasu 7.
So as we look at the cheer squad going on, quite an interesting first quarter as we're looking at 19 points total in the first quarter.
It's good defensive battle right now.
Well, we had the first strike by Havasu with the kickoff return.
Danielle letting us know there that number 2 is her nephew. She's watching from Delaware.
Very nice. Thank you for joining us all the way from Delaware. Cardinals getting ready for the kickoff. Again, remember, we appreciate you being here. Any likes, shares, all that stuff helps us out. Gets eyes on our athletes, and we appreciate that. As well, what's going on right now, we cannot fill up these fans, so we definitely want you at home to let everyone know that it's Knight and Cardinals going at it here in Havasu. Falls on the ball at about the 37-yard line. Knights coming out. Again, a huge shout out to our sponsors. Anderson Auto Group, as well as Papa John's Pizza, sponsors for this first opening home game. 2 ways you can sponsor these games as well. Contact us here at Havasu Online TV, or also contact the Booster Club. Like Havasu High School Booster Club is allowed to sell advertising and packages and mentions for our sports teams.
Oh.
Just lost his footing and couldn't quite pull that down. And if you don't want to buy an advertising package, you can just buy us a coffee. Price of a coffee does sometimes help my stick and bubblegum machine work.
True.
And it does feed the hamster.
Yeah, that hamster's running a lot.
He's running quite a lot, so.
Another low snap there.
Very low snap. Had to almost take that off the ground. Surprise, no flag there. Even our officials up here near us called that a horse collar.
Oh, no. But those fans, I mean, their officiating is on spot.
There's a flag. You can see right there, the link's right there, coffee.com/Havasu Online TV. Buying us a coffee. You would be surprised how much that does actually help us out. The cost of a coffee helps us upgrade hardware, software, and all that, and we appreciate our fans. We appreciate you for being here. We know it's a Friday night, and there's nothing better than Friday Night Lights.
False start there against the Knights.
After all that time, too, surprised to see a false start land there.
False start on the offense. Popular penalty. Still 3rd down.
Brianna cheering on number 15. So that was through the 2-minute warning, so officially it starts off clock here. Quarterback in trouble, trying to run away.
Runs it out after taking a huge loss there.
So they're going to stop the clock here. Fourth and 15. More almost fourth and 16.
Because I consider anything that's like 15 or more to be long. So it is. You are correct.
Looks like the punting unit coming out for Havasu. That is a lot of time to be punting that over, especially with the way Glendale's firing on all cylinders right now.
Yeah. What does a Cardinal sound like?
It's kind of like we're saying a fox says. Timeout Havasu on this. So again, huge shout out to sponsors. You've got me stumped now wondering what a Cardinal sounds like.
I know.
Usually when I'm used to the Phoenix Cardinals, it's hearing them go ow, 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 ow. But the Glendale Cardinals right now are sounding like we are in control with 1:38 to go in the first quarter.
The Glendale Cardinals kind of go with like what John says there. Glendale only takes dubs.
So here we are. Knight's getting ready to kick. Cardinals back to receive.
I don't know. Do you think they can draw? Well, I guess I can't draw them off 3 times in a row. But. Ooh.
Scoops it up at 38. Now a flag in the backfield. Looks like that one's going to be called back. Block in the back around the 50. Rhonda cheering on Dane Burnett. Here's the Kruger saying, have faith, only the first quarter. Oh, yes, we have faith. We could be down to 3 seconds. I still will have my night pride showing.
This game could be tighter than spandex on a sumo wrestler, and we'll still have that faith.
That was a visual. And my first thought was, we need to stream that. No. Okay, we got water break right now. So again, huge shout out to our sponsors, Anderson Auto Group, as well as Papa John's Pizza, sponsoring our first night back. We do apologize, we don't have their commercials for them. During the water break, going over the plays.
Some words of inspiration there from the coach. Now I don't think the cheerleaders are social distancing.
I don't see anything.
Yeah. That's all right. We're up here, so we're blind.
We are, yes. There they go. Now they're social distancing. But great to see him out there. Coach Rasick doing an amazing job with those young ladies.
That last flag, was that a legal block in the back?
Yes.
Yeah. The last flag was for an illegal block in the back, as we got another screen. Looks like a screen pass there.
Screen pass. Knight sniffed it out that time, though. Nancy chiming in. Go Knights. Cheering on Schweig. Well, thank you all for joining us on all the social medias we're across right now. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Periscope. Mr. Hecker wants us back on MySpace. I don't even know if I have that code anymore. Alexa cheering on the Cardinals. Thanks for joining us. As they're discussing it, I'll be the nerd and chime in that yes, MySpace is actually still functioning and mostly highlights music now.
Mm. See, I always thought that like we should make another social media, and it could be called like Tweet My Face.
We might. I think that's called a selfie.
That's true.
Gets out of danger there. Calls on the numbers. Now see, there's those fast feet of the Cardinals. Almost caught in the backfield, turns it into a first down. And the Cardinals find themselves on the 38-yard line.
We're gonna run out of quarter.
Cardinals might be just running the clock down here.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do.
At the end of the first quarter, the score, Glendale 12, Lake Havasu 7.
So for the first quarter of the season, I have to say that's a pretty good showing for both teams there.
Great showing for them. And the other fun thing I like, yes, the band is in the visiting section. Socially distanced band. Usually we try to get a good side shot of them, but there they are performing.
So is the band the visiting fans? I mean, are they
The
over there
band
cheering on the Cardinals?
the band qualify as fans right now, so due to AIA rules, regretfully, they visiting teams cannot come to the games. So to make room for the home fans, the band took the opposing team side. Melissa Cheyenne, go Knights. We're going to start the second quarter. Knights 7, Cardinals 12.
Cardinals are knocking on the door.
Livney cheering on Rocco.
Play action pass there, but ooh,
Just right through the hands of number 2 for the Knights.
didn't have enough stickum on his hands.
I was going to sit there and say we called Zeminski's name right off the bat the first quarter. I thought we were going to do it the second quarter, but still did break up the play.
Another run.
Huge hole right there. Blows through the secondary.
Oh.
Tripped up. That was a true shoestring catch by number 21. Looks like we got a discussion by the stripes. Offensive face mask, that's going to go back. Now first we'll have to see if it's intentional or not. That's going to be the big one. Offensive face mask, 15 yards.
Nice fumble or interception right off them. They still get the first down though. Still got the first down. Ball's on the
First down, Glendale.
first down on the 28.
Cardinals get another opportunity here. I mean, that's really what they did. I mean, well, actually, let's flip that. The Knights get another opportunity here to stop the Cardinals. And that's what they did.
Both two plays, the Cardinals just, their feet are just not sticking to the turf. Tripped up again. Otherwise, he was looking at daylight.
Second down here for the Cardinals.
2nd and 12. Wide receiver spread all around the field. Calls his own number. And he gets himself into the end zone.
That offensive line is just doing an amazing job this first half of this game.
Yeah, just making the holes either for the running back or the quarterback. And especially on those delayed run plays. Lori telling us to watch Coleman.
Line up for two again.
Goes for the pass, untouched.
Had that fade route there. Nobody, it was almost like they didn't even see him going out there.
He went for a small stroll and pulls down the 2. The Knights now trail 7-20.
You now have the opportunity to designate $400 as a household or $200 as an individual. We need your help. Give your tax dollars to Lake Havasu. For more information, call Aaron Horvath at 505-6941. That's Aaron Horvath at 505-6941.
I hope all the fans that are watching got their 50-50 raffle ticket.
You know, if there's a way we could set that up, we would for the band. Because, you know, that was quite fun doing it. As the band sits over there.
Band is quiet.
Cardinal fans, we want to thank you for joining us here on Havasu Online TV. Getting ready for the kickoff. Cardinals 29-7.
Another little squib kick there.
Knights can't do much with it on the squib kick, just have to fall on it.
That opening kickoff scared the Cardinals of the special teams of the Knights.
That very well could be. Very, very well could be.
Bradley Auto Group, your friend's neighbor, serving our community for over 25 years. Bradley Auto Group is proud sponsor of Lake Havasu High School Athletics. Bradley Auto Group is proudly for Chevrolet, Lincoln, and Riverview Auto Sales. Go Knights!
Now, see, Mr. Ecker has to sit there and speak as quickly as he can on that stuff. I can just sit there and say the Anderson Auto Group set me up with a Prius. That is just outstanding.
Well, option keeper there.
Finds the opening, trying to pull something out of it. Secondary
Nice
comes
juke.
up. Takes it to the outside.
On the carry. That's good for Lake Havasu. First down.
That's right. Knights first down there. Susan joining us from Williams. Cheering on the Knights.
Everybody checking the wrist to get the right play.
Eating up the clock.
Another low snap.
Not going to be able to do anything. Just swallowed whole by the Cardinal defense.
Those Cardinals look like a bunch of ravens in a merger. Or crows. Sorry.
Sure.
Crows, not ravens.
Take my least favorite NFL team, why don't you? I see how that is. So.
Sorry. I just got excited because my Padres beat the Cardinals, and so they're moving on to the next round. So
Are you watching other sports while you're announcing sports?
yes.
Multitasking. We've gotten good over there this summer. Low snap again. Airs it out, though. Interception by the Cardinals. Number 8 pulled it down, it looked like. So now the Knights find themselves on defense once again.
The Knights started the game off with that kick return, got everything excited. Great defensive stand, and then that excitement is just kind of gone away.
So the Cardinals lining out 4 wide receivers. Fires that one in right across the 50.
Cardinals once again coming into night territory.
Again, our producer on the social media side on YouTube, reminding people that buying us a coffee gets us more cameras and things.
Man, they just keep going and going.
Yes, they do. Don't know what happened there. That was a very late flag. And it happened when the ref was in the middle of a bunch of Cardinals.
So personal foul against the Cardinals, sorry.
Not sure what was done or what was said. Didn't see anything physical, but that's one of the things where you've got to keep your head in the game. Looks like someone said something and didn't realize the umpire was right there.
I think they probably told him that Hawaiian pizza is better than pepperoni pizza.
That might be worth a 15-yarder right there.
But it's okay. I like Hawaiian pizza. I'm crazy like that.
I don't know. Online, what do you think? Does pineapple go on pizza? Dump pass there. It's going to turn it into the yard. And that turned into about 15 yards again.
If you look, though, all of the offensive linemen for the Cardinal are out there in front. I mean, they were there before he even got there.
Oh, Vladimir saying yeah.
So
YouTube's cheering for pineapple on pizza. I don't know, Facebook. What do you say? Mr. Hecker sitting there announcing and saying no one's cheering for pineapple pizza. I'm gonna call Papa John's, and I think next Monday I'm gonna send him a pineapple pizza. Just pineapple, nothing else. Not even sauce. Just full of pineapples.
Another quarterback keeper here by the Cardinals.
They bring it up all the way to looks like the 18.
We should take a poll in the stands. See what they say about pineapple on pizza.
They'll probably say they want some. So,
True.
but they get the pleasure of that amazing snack bar, and it's boat o nachos.
The Bodo Nacho.
The boat o nacho. I have missed my boat o nachos.
My family's torn 2-1 on pineapple on pizza. Nice stop there by the Knights.
Yeah, you're right. She chimed in 2-on-1 for the pineapple on pizza. Thing is in our household, there's when I say who wants something to eat, the one who wants pineapple on pizza is the one that speaks up.
But see, they say 2-1 against pineapple.
Oh,
But if I
again?
got a pizza with a pineapple on it, they'd still eat it.
You can feel the rumble. Stage vibrating.
Quarterback
Third down,
keeper.
goes forward. Waiting for the signal. There it is, the indication, first down. So 6:43 to go. Cardinals lead 20-7. Handoff to number 2. Stopped at about the 20. The Knights stop them at the line of scrimmage. They need to do that.
Able to get to him on that one. I mean, able to break through that line, and which we haven't seen the Knights do quite that often so far tonight.
Yeah, but if you remember last year, the Knights definitely in the red zone. That was one of their specialties. If they could get someone stopped right by that 20, they could usually hold them. We'll see if that rings true now here in the 2021 season.
Quarterback keep it again on the option.
Still up on his feet. He's still going forward. Got to give it up for the quarterback there. 3 or 4 times he should have gone down and just kept firing his legs off forward.
It's third down. Now make some noise.
3rd and 10 according to the board.
Cardinals, looks like some confusion going on there.
Looking back to the sideline, trying to figure it out. Gets a snap. Tons of opening. Wide open lane there.
Smart play there by the quarterback to keep the ball in that option.
Number 10 there.
Giving a high five to the goalpost.
Probably a little tradition for him.
He's like, I can't give a high five to my teammates, so I'll just give a high five to the goalpost.
All right, so the Knights now trailing 26-7 as they line up for the 2-point conversion again. Rolls to the outside. Looks deep. And backpedals and crosses. And there it is. 2-point conversion's good. They've now got all their extra points back on the board. Glendale 28, Knights 7. 5:20 to go in the second quarter. Brian, what happens here? What happens here at the huddle?
I don't know what. I take now I can't remember his name, the kid that scored the touchdown on the opening kick. Put him in the middle.
That was Brenton Zeminski, number 2. Yeah. That's not a bad idea. Sneak him up.
They keep squib kicking it, so put him there and let them get the ball.
Exactly. That's not a bad idea. But you see, way back there, both were lined up. But of lately, we've seen Glendale only kick it to about the 35. And Havasu does pick it up this time. Stays on his, Number
Almost.
4 took a shot to the leg, spun around, and kept going forward.
Nice return there. Had to feel good for the Knights to actually return the ball instead of just falling on it.
Yeah, they've had to for the past few ones, and even taking the hit, bouncing back off that was great. Trying to breathe some life into this Knights offense, get them fired up.
You know, we have seen teams blow a 28-3 lead.
We have been announcing those games. Yes. It is never over until the last buzzer. To the outside. Stutter step pulls up about, rolls maybe to the first down. Waiting to see it. Nope. Saying just maybe half a yard. Possibly calling for the measurement.
Hey, Justin, there's a thing in here about a cheerleading routine for halftime. Is that going to happen?
That is officially first down for the Knights.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
First down, not something the Knights have gotten quite often this first half here. Got a whistle.
Pulling them up. I think they're just checking something out. Wait, flag on the play.
Going against the Cardinals.
Penalties against the Cardinals. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Line up in the neutral zone.
Quite possibly. Knights getting ready. First time in Cardinal territory in a while. Trying to get him to jump off sides. Cardinals stop just in time. From the shotgun. That line can't defend him. And just runs out. And it looks like we're going to get a personal foul on there. We're going
That
to
was
get
actually a good snap, too.
good snap. But I think they're going to call it a little bump there after he crossed into the white. 2 of them now. Conversation happening. I tell you, they're ordering the Shack pizza. I got to tell you that. They look like they enjoy the Shack pizza. And the way they're lined up, they spelled blue. You know, if we could line them up right, we get blur.
Right? Do you think we can get them to do that?
I doubt it. Maybe it would cost us pizza. So that was holding on the offense. So now the Knights find themselves first and 5, but more than first and 5.
They're just trying to give them encouragement.
Finds the opening. Nothing but net all the way.
Dragged out of bounds there by the Cardinals.
That's good. Bringing Havasu. First down.
Knights needed that. 3:43 left to go. Just knocked him a little bit out. Can hear the cheer squad starting to get fired up. We have confirmation they will be performing. And I just got told we can't do the music because the DMCA is just being really cranky right now. But we can definitely highlight them. Number 3, loss of maybe 1 or 2 on the play.
Like there's one, I already brought it up to sheet, but it's says something like, we need to your help. That's been in there since like the 4th grade.
I'm going to send it to you. You're going to proofread it. I appreciate you doing it.
Knights getting ready here. Hoping to cut that lead down to 14.
Wide spread. And a runner in the backfield.
Cardinals look like they're going to be coming.
Calls his own number again. Goes to the outside. Brought down about the 4.5, I'd say. Nope, right on the 5-yard line, they're saying.
Small gain on the play. 3rd and goal for the Knights.
3rd and goal. 5 yards, a long 5 yards. Sounds like the coaches fell next door. Timeout, Glendale.
Last time out for the Cardinals.
Our sponsors for the 2nd quarter. Lake Havasu Marina. Custom Counters. Havasu Pest Control. High-Tech Mortgage. Patio Paradise. Pleasant Valley Dental. Accurate Measures. Forest Please make sure that your trash is in the trash can. Trash and trash cans, a match made in heaven.
No, I think he really likes that trash can line.
We're just going to have to get that subtitles down.
It's the timeout clock. Hey, it's a time.
Fans getting upset there. Didn't understand the timeout clock was running on the field.
It's too many times and too many clocks on the field.
They never run the timeout clock, that's why everybody was freaking out.
There's a snap, looking over to the corner, got a fade.
Going for
on.
it. They're waiting to see the call there. Not calling pass interference. Surprise on that one. He never looked back at the ball.
Got to play the ball. But that's why they pay us the big bucks to critique
their thing, yeah.
Yeah.
So making on my list, that one doesn't get the Shack Pizza.
No Shack Pizza for him.
4th and 5. Havasu's going for it. Half distance is the goal line, but when you're on the 5, that now makes it 4th and 2.5.
This is true.
That's why I teach math. We're getting heckled by the other announce crew now.
I know.
There's another one not getting a Shack Pizza tomorrow. Send more pineapple their way.
But see, they're just jealous because we can actually see the Cardinals' numbers.
Yes.
So we know who's making the play for them.
Yes. High snap. Still has the ball in trouble. Not done yet, though. Trying to find someone downfield in the end zone. Interception, Cardinals.
Come on.
Going back. He's only got the quarterback to beat. And the quarterback takes him out at the 28-yard line.
Man. That is not what you want to do when you're the Knights.
1:31 officially on the clock. Knights throw into the end zone. Interception. Run all the way back to the Knights 28.
What a defensive play by the Cardinals. I mean, I don't think he could have written it up any better.
No, huge play by the Cardinals there. So. Remember, you want to support us, help us make these even better. Check us out on Ko-fi.com/Havasu Online TV. Cardinals with the throw just off the fingertips.
Pass is incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line.
Incomplete pass to number 2 there of the Cardinals. Cardinals 2nd and 10. $1:25 on the clock.
Empty backfield there for the Cardinals.
There's a flag on the play.
Or no, false start.
False start on Glendale. That one's going to go back.
5-yard penalty, 2nd and long.
Second and about 14. We do apologize. We do not have a roster up here for the Glendale squad. We do apologize for that.
What do they want on the clock? 125.
125.
Got it.
We got it.
I think they want 125 on the clock.
They want $1:25 on the clock. Again.
$1.25. Okay.
$1:25.
I only got 2.
That's about how long it took me to eat a Shack pizza, about an hour and 25 minutes. Low snap again for the Cardinals. Fumble on the ball. They're scrapping for it down there. Knights are fighting for it. They come out of the pile with it. 99 pulls up with it.
There goes John bringing the justice.
John Justice with the fumble recovery. So now minute 14, and the Knights have a long field to cover.
Spread the offense. 5 wide receivers. Quarterback back, Fitzgerald back there by himself. And then let him have the option to either throw a bomb or take off and run.
I don't know. First down, that much yard to cover. Why not? You're down 28-7. Let the receivers do their job. Front line hold you, give you a little time, and see what happens. Looking deep. Short pass, about 5 yards there.
Gotta get that hurry up offense going. Don't have a lot of time to.
Especially when it stays in bounds like that.
Somebody release a duck?
Goes for, nope. That one, miscommunication on that one. Got hit in the backfield. Going to stop the clock on that. 41 seconds left on the clock. 3rd and 5.
Now, in the past, this has been like a run situation for the Knights.
If you did a run, I'd go with the delay. Let them bite back a little bit and find that corner. In the shotgun. Handoff up the center. Not going to go any further.
I don't got a penalty flag.
Well, that's how you get a quick 15 yards. That's going to stop the clock, and the flag's going to come out.
Personal foul against the Cardinals.
Yep, he was already going down. That little extra oomph. We know you're excited. We know that the energy's flowing out there.
First game of the season. Able to come out and play your game.
Well, actually, first game of the season for Havasu. Don't know Cardinal fans if you're watching. Is this the first game for you? Let us know. What's your season sitting at? We did not get any standings.
Screen pass there for the Knights.
Finds the opening, tries to get outside. We'll see what the officials call it.
That's good for Lake Havasu. First down.
It's going to stop the clock with the first down, but was he able to get out? 16 seconds left, a lot of field to cover.
You got to remember, the Cardinals get the ball to start the second half.
Exactly.
So to be able to cut into this lead now will just give you that much more of a...
Deep from the shotgun, throws it, steps out.
That's what you want to do here, get first downs and get out of bounds.
Looks like that was more like 9 yards, not the 10 that he was wanting.
Oh, so close.
Nope, that is 2nd and 1.
Second and 1 for the Knights.
Glendale, this is their first game. Well, thank you very much for letting us know that. We do appreciate our viewers from both sides of the field. Hold on to it as long as they can. Almost got into trouble. Knights trip up. And that's going to be an incomplete pass.
Pass is incomplete.
Oh, that doesn't look good. You come off like that. Oh, no.
He's dropping.
So the Havasu player being tended to the field. He stepped just back weird. And I think that's what it was.
They're lucky that pass wasn't intercepted. I mean, he threw it into a flock of Cardinals.
Exactly. Tried to thread the needle there.
And
So again, we apologize not having commercials for our first two sponsors. So we can actually talk about things like Anderson Auto Group, which, as I said, I mean, I was driving around a Ford Focus that I was just ready to, think about getting rid of. They called me up. They had me come in. I have one of the nicest Priuses I have ever seen. Nice blue shade.
well, next time, tell him to give me a call. I'll take it.
I'm going to tell you this. I put $18 of gas in it, and I drove for like a month and a half on that thing.
Nice.
Yeah. So if you need a nice car that's going to do the best for you, you need to call up Anderson. They'll take care of you.
So
5 seconds left, 3rd and 1.
That shotgun formation.
We're going to go to the wide lens, see if they put it deep. Incomplete pass, so we're going to be 4th and 1 with 1 second to go. As our timekeeper tries to get that 1/10 of a second up there. Ooh. The second goes so quick, we actually can't get it up there. There we go. All right. 4th and 1, 1 second to go. You hit the corners. You've got to hit the corners.
You just got... I'd run somebody through the middle, too.
Widespread.
Got timeout on the Knights.
Timeout's not. Now, just there's another tension game happening up here. Coach Rasek is dying to get her girls out there. She's been up here. She came up like at the 2-minute mark. 20 minutes later, and now she's timeout. She's on.
We should have just given her a mic.
Hey, we could. We actually we could put her on the mic right now, but oh no, she should have a head shake. No. So. That's right. Anderson Auto does rock. So deep conversation. What's going on down there? This is the intense conversation. This is where it's got to happen. Coach is sending the play.
Yeah, the loss for not getting blown like a lot. It's one of those games.
Yeah, it's only 28.
Where it's like 42-0
Yeah.
7 at the halftime. Those are really
Wide receivers spread out. Cardinals playing deep. There's for the half. In trouble. Goes down and
Ty Fitzgerald tackled in the backfield.
Nice sack there by the Cardinals defense to end the half.
Glendale 28 and Havasu 7.
Cardinals defense ends it
All right, Krista, we're going to announce it.
just as they started it.
And you know that the Knights are hoping that the Cardinals coach is a fan of Dan Quinn and the Falcons.
It's gonna be the same. It'll be the
Hey,
same
did you
as long as your sound's
you
up.
joined the military, didn't you? No?
Okay,
What
you
you up
gotta
to?
plug this back in.
What you up to? I got
So
you.
as we get ready for
You
the
gonna stick around here, you think, or out?
Spirit Squad, Spirit Line, Cheer Squad,
It will
I got
probably.
you.
multiple things are
I'll
called.
say probably.
Hey, have a good one.
Probably.
1-5, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, for our first halftime show,
We will have to mute the
we'll
music
start
though,
with
as
the
that
cheer
is
squad. This is the
DMAC has
ball
gotten
game
really
for
hard on
Mr.
the
Vincent
music lately.
and assistant coach Samantha
As
Carter.
those who joined us for cross country saw.
All of us routine to the most fitting song for the 2020 season. Let's hear some support for the cheer team.
Cheer Squad bringing it, and again we do apologize
Next
that we
up
couldn't
for
have
the
the music
halftime
going.
show, let's welcome the Band of Knights to the field. The band is in,
We got the
the
band
band is
coming
in the
in.
direction of Kimberly Schreiber, and staff includes Craig Schreiber and Nicole Elliott.
I would say technically the band is not copywritten, but we did get dinged one time when they did the national anthem.
That's just wrong.
So we'll turn up the ambient mic, and we'll put our mics up, and we'll silence ourselves and let you enjoy the Band of Knights, headed by Miss Kimberly Schreiber.
What just happened there? They walked up and then came right back.
I have no idea.
Maybe it's water.
It's just there.
Drum majors Maddie Keel and Kayla Marie Montgomery. Is your band ready?
All right, so that's it for the halftime show of the Knights. Great performances by the cheer squad. And hey, Glendale Cheer, we really want to say a great shout out. Thank you for chiming in and letting us know that you appreciated the cheer squad. That's what I love about high school sports so much. And the band, as they head off, so we're about 7 minutes left in halftime. We're going to grab some quick refreshments to wet our whistle, and we'll be back just in a few minutes. But we're going to leave it on the fans in the stand, so all of you can go run use the restroom real quick, grab your own snack, and we'll be seeing you back here at the end of halftime.
Get out your 50-50 raffle ticket. Get out your 50-50 raffle ticket. The winner will get $219.
Hope everybody got their 50-50 raffle ticket out. Gonna have the drawing here.
Hopefully you have your tickets out because I'm about to read it. The winning ticket is 5410830.
Oh, mine ended 3-1.
5410830.
Just kidding.
If you are the winning ticket, come on up to the press box and claim your prize.
Now's your best chance to win, too.
I know. So if nobody comes up in like 5 seconds, we get it, right?
Rock, paper, scissors?
Okay.
She said, of course. That,
She did.
Yeah.
So
In the court
therefore
of
we
law,
win.
it's,
If you don't claim it,
Oh, we have to fight her for it.
I,
Never mind. All right. So
Inez
fight.
joining us from Columbus, Georgia. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, we don't fight band. The band members do things with their instruments that hurt us.
It's
We
true.
don't mess with them.
Gotta
Especially
watch
the
out
band
for those
parents.
tubas.
They did that, like tubas like they're magic, you know.
Tubas and the trombone.
I know. So the Knights trail 7-28.
If I'm Thompson, I'm in there at the halftime and I'm going, guys, the Falcons keep losing their leads all the time, so there's a possibility we can still win this game.
Yes, we can. I'm not going to say we can't. We've seen it game swing so far left and right from third quarter to fourth quarter.
Glendale will receive to start the second half.
But hopefully you get your defense to go in there and force a turnover. Get that going right off the bat.
That's what you're really going to have to see here. Who does? Christopher, I would love to read off roster if they'd actually provided one. We're trying to get in to see his numbers just as well, but now usually we get up here, there's rosters sitting on the table waiting for us. Not this time. I think it was one of those of we have not had a game in so long. Little things got missed, but I think everyone was no more nervous about are we actually going to get off on time.
Right.
We could blame somebody, though. Where's my youngest daughter?
I don't know.
I bet you she has the rosters.
Probably.
Tech just said she's out there somewhere.
She's probably sitting there in the stands going, oh, yeah, I know who that player is.
I know that player is. Exactly. Yeah, there's, yeah. So still talking back and forth on the sidelines. Cardinals seem a little more fired up than the Knights. But when you're head 21, Chris is giving us a pass.
Appreciate that.
We do. We really do. Because we have to, answer to the owner after this, and the owner says the same thing every single time to us. Do you guys ever have a script? And we answer the same thing every time.
What do we answer? I said,
We sit there and say Papa John's.
Papa John's.
Papa John's. And Anderson.
And Anderson. Hey, look at the 50-50's back. That means we win.
Yes. 50-50 or 25-25. If you don't know what we're talking about, when you come into the main entrance into the Havasu Arena, the Kingdom, or the multiple names we call it. Right, there's a table just off to the right next to the posters where they sell the 50-50 band tickets. Now, I've seen 50-50 pots go for $80, $100. Havasu seems, if it's not 250, 300, it's an off night. So,
The winner of the 50-50 raffle was Dora Roy, and she won the 219, but gave back 119 of it to the band. So thank you, Dora Roy, for your contribution. Thank you.
again, you want to know why I like high school sports and high school fans? Things like that? Because things like that. Exactly things like that. Oh, well, if you didn't hear it over the voice, which I guess the ambient mic was off, it was low. We won't yell to text about that one. What was the name of that? Miss Roy? We'll just call her Miss Roy, because that was the last name. The pot for the band was 219. Miss Roy donated 119 back to the band to help them out. So, huge shout out to them.
Like here, a lot of times students actually like the anthem. Yeah. Back K-State, they have it right there, and it has the visiting side, so we were like right behind the visiting
Team's
side.
finally lining up to start off the second quarter here.
I was always in like the first, second, or third.
Cardinals have people sitting out on the 15 waiting.
So it goes fun for you to see.
This is one of the few times we'll actually get to see the Knights kick off.
Second time this game.
Zachariah just let you know your family's cheering you on YouTube.
Mascot, you're playing Kansas, you know, KU.
Took it and took the knee on the 30.
And our mascot really wanted to snuck
That
up to
surprises
the
me.
table, stole a bunch of their water they had, like filled
Well,
up
when your
the
offense is,
restricted area in the student section. When they weren't looking.
is running so smoothly as the Cardinals is, I mean, it doesn't really matter where they kick it. It's like, yeah.
Then when they noticed what he was doing, they put some trainers next to him so he couldn't take it.
Cardinals now coming out.
Yeah, it was funny.
This first play defense is going to set the
It's
tone.
going to be 1st and 10 for Glendale on the 30-yard line.
For a relatively penalty-free second half.
Keeps
Pass
it.
play.
Pass play up the side. Incomplete.
So the quarterback for the Cardinals is Rocco Bruni, there with the incomplete pass.
We have seen that name pop up in chat quite a bit.
I cheated. I went to Max Preps. I know.
You embrace the digital age again.
I did.
I can't leave you alone for 6 months. You change on me.
know,
I don't
I
know
know,
who
right?
you are anymore.
I know. For a minute there, I thought I was Princess Leia. So.
Just wait for a Halloween stream on that one. There'll be more to come on that. We don't know what we're streaming on Halloween, but we're going to stream something. Grandma Tama and Papa watch it. Fumble on the play. And it looks like the Cardinals fall right back on top of it. Yep. Third down, Cardinals fall right back on top of it.
Looked like that was number 2, Colby DeRoser, recovering that fumble.
Third down. Anthem, make some noise.
Here comes a stomp. The fans are getting into it. Calls his own number, gets wrapped up, doesn't stay.
There's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play. That's
Rocco keeping the ball there.
Face mask on Havasu.
Face mask on the defense.
Now we'll find out if that was the 5-yard or the 15 version. That's going to be the 15. That's going to get right up to that marker. And the way that the Cardinals have been playing, I would say there's no reason you don't go for it.
It's still third down, it looks like. At least by the line.
From what was lining up to be 4th and
Jangling.
15 to now 4th and maybe 2.5 at the most. Should be 4th down. Yard markers say third down. Dropped it again, fumbled it forward, and this time that goes into the Knights' hands. And the Knights take over at the 50-yard line. I'm sorry, no, that's 50. The 44. I'm thinking they're further than they were.
Hey.
I don't know where I lined my camera up.
It's all right. Math is hard.
Math is hard, but that fumble was nice.
It was. That's what the defense wanted there.
Yeah. So now can the Knights turn this around? Just short of the, maybe lost a yard on that one.
Yeah. Cardinals defense trying to pick up their offense here.
Knights looking to make the most of this. First half dominated by the Cardinals. Handoff. Tries to cut back inside, barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Going to be 3rd and 10. Marines cheering on Duclay, number 15. Says, you got this, handsome. We'll take her opinion.
I thought she was talking about me. I was like, yeah, I got this.
Might be you too. You never know. Gets a shot in there, right on the numbers. Gets the first down. To number 2. Oh, flag, it looks like. Back to the line of scrimmage. Holding, that's going to negate that. That's going to... So the Knights had the first down.
That looks a lot longer than 5 yards. See, look at that. Over on the other end, math is hard.
They were just teasing us about stuff. That is a long, long way to cover. 3rd and 25 officially. What was once 1st and 10.
Do they run it? Throw it?
Gets out of trouble. Tries to come up. He's going to be chased out of bounds. You're going to be looking at a 4th and about 15 still. Just got to the 50. Crossover to the 49. Havasu setting out the punting unit.
4th and 15 for the Knights.
Shout out to number 73, Glendale, offensive lineman. Alex Castro doing a great job tonight.
Takes a Havasu bounce. That's going to go out at about the 19.
At LHHS. Contact the Lake Havasu Booster Club and ask about the different advertising packages available to businesses. Thank you for your support.
And if you contact the Booster Club, you can be a part of Havasu Online TV's media coverage.
Exactly.
And we promise next game we will have those ads up. They forgot to call us with the ads. Don't tell them.
Okay. Their secret is safe with us.
Yes. So second and 19, or second and 19. I'm hoping. No.
Prediction
First
here?
and 10 from the 19. Wide open lane.
Big hole there again by the offensive line.
You know, I really need to talk to Glendale's offensive line because they can make lines that are so open and so fast to pass through. I mean, Havasu's road construction could use Glendale's line making some of these our roads better because.
I mean, true, true.
No. Send them out there a couple of shovels. We could have like McCulloch totally fixed.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what I was very disappointed to learn the other day? There's actually 2 golden shovels. I saw it. I saw that.
Havasu's defense ready that time. Stop the run. So right there, right even up with our camera. Sometimes you can't get a better shot than that. They called it down. Looked like it was going to be another fumble. He was already down, but possibly an injury.
First down, Glendale. There's a player down on the field.
So while the player gets tended to, we want to remind you that, hey, any help and support you give us, and by the way, I do want to thank those that actually snuck a couple in during halftime that did buy us a coffee before halftime. But again, he did it anonymously. You can't do it anonymously. God, tell me who you are so I can thank you. But if you go to coffee.com/Havasu Online TV, for the price of a coffee, you help support our stream. You help us out here. Make repairs to the system, upgrades to the software. Every little bit helps, and we do appreciate it. And like I said, those that bought us a couple of anonymous coffees during our halftime, we appreciate it very much. So the Cardinal player has been helped off the field. Looked like he left under part of his own power. Like seeing that. Sorry, Frida, we don't know who was injured. They did come off on their own. We tend not to put that on camera. Just, give them their privacy in case they, have something severe happen. But they did walk off under their own power. Handoff cuts back to the inside. Not down yet. Gets through the secondary, and number 2 puts it in again.
Touchdown, Glendale.
Another touchdown by Glendale.
Colby DeRoser. I'm probably totally butchering your last name. Sorry about that, but.
Chat will tell us.
Right.
Big thank you to Lakeside Orthopedic for providing medical assistance at today's game.
Oh, he gave the go pull a hug there.
I'm kind of okay with the love that they're showing to the end zone. I'm okay with that. I've been at the games where they punch or they kick or they do something. They're at least being respectful. So,
yeah.
Glendale, we appreciate your team being gentlemen that they are.
Trying for that extra point. Last time they tried the extra point, it was unsuccessful.
There's the kick. That's going to just squeak over that end bar.
Extra point is good. The score, Glendale 35, Lake Havasu 7.
Glendale 35,
We need help.
Havasu 7.
Many families have multiple students playing sports at LHHS.
No.
We are asking
So
that
the
you
kicker is
sponsor
number
your kid with
36,
cash credit. You
Litzy
can do this
Gutierrez.
all or with small payments through
What
the
was that
assessor's
again?
office.
Litzy
Everyone who has paid
Gutierrez.
$4,200 is eligible
Wow.
for
Okay,
$400
hopefully we did
towards the
that.
athletic
Okay,
department.
we were
I'm
close.
close.
We'll get
All
We're
right.
together
close.
this
We're getting
week to
there.
register free here at
We are
LHHS
learning.
to athletic director Bass as a gift to say thank you for your support.
I apologize. I was raised in Colorado for my first 14 years of life. I have, you know, terrible accent as it is. Even my daughter's over there nodding her head, going, "Yeah, no, you can't talk worth anything." Why they put me on the mic? I don't know. Well, I guess because I own the mic, but that's a different story. So.
You have a face for radio.
Oh,
Ooh,
oh!
that was oh.
From my wife.
Ooh,
I have a face for radio.
nice.
Wow.
Ouch.
Now I'm going to think when I get cast in video games as ogres and dragons, it's typecasting now. Sheesh.
Yeah.
My goodness. Ouch.
The score, 35-7.
Again, highlight the cheer squad there. Coached now by Coach Rasick.
Make sure to go by the Booster Club snack bar.
So the Knights getting ready to receive. Cardinals traditionally with a small kick. Last one was run back for a little bit.
Yeah. They're,
Wow, YouTube's on me. Camera was off. Apologize for that.
another little squib kick there.
Almost could have fallen as an onside kick.
I think he had a knee down.
Quentin Anderson on the return.
This
It is
game
first and 10 for the Knights on the 35
has been exciting. I have to say, this game is as tight as MC Hammer's pants. Can't touch this. Oh, puns.
Hey, we do have a happy birthday wish going out. I was muted and I just did the MC Hammer song.
Right?
Anyways, Kristen wishing a happy birthday out there to Colby.
Going back 5.
False
And
start on the offense.
false start on the Knights.
Knights keep going the wrong direction.
They're just spreading it out a little bit more for that Hail Mary that's going to come. Yeah.
I think maybe the history teacher should focus more on King Arthur and his knights and how they kept going forward.
Uh-oh. Saved from the backfield there a little bit. Calls his own number. Coming up, probably about a gain of 8.
Don Fitzgerald on the carry.
Yep.
Nice run there.
Running like the Holy Land needed saving.
That was a good one.
We need to get Mr. Hecker out a lot more. The quarantine was not good for him. Soon he's going to start quoting Monty Python and the Holy Grail over there.
Let's do it.
So the Knights, 2 yards to go to get an elusive first down. Sure enough, right through the middle, number 23 on the carry, and he's dragging Cardinals with him.
Smoky on the carry. That's good for the Havasu first down.
Looks like number 81. I'm going to butcher this first name. Mizan Camus Promise. I butchered everything. I think I'm just going to go home, guys.
It's the mask on your face. We'll blame
It
the mask.
totally is the mask.
Yeah.
I can't talk.
And just so you folks do know, to meet AIA regulation and rules, we are masked while we're announcing. So, my wife wishes I was muffled, but that's a different story.
Another handout there by the Knights.
This time they were ready for him. Swarmed in, stopped him in the backfield.
Ran into that nest of Cardinals.
Nest of Cardinals. Wouldn't that just be a bunch of chicks?
Gain of 1 on the play. Makes it 2nd and 9 for the Knights.
Nest of Cardinals. There's either one or just eggs. I mean, what, scrambled eggs? What you got going here, man?
Uh,
In shotgun formation. Looking deep, trying to find time, gets out of trouble. Still looking downfield. Just out of reach of number 42.
Pass to Aaron Brockwante is incomplete.
Bracamani not able to pull it down.
Makes it 3rd and 9 for Lake Havasu.
another 3rd down here for the Knights.
3rd and 9. So at least it's not double digit.
It's true.
Yep.
And this time they are in Cardinal territory.
Looking deep. In trouble again. Calls his number once more. Grabbed from behind and wrestled down. Not quite at the distance he needed to go. Only a gain of about 3 or 4.
That was Montez, number 8 for the Cardinals on that tackle.
Looks like 4th and a long 4. Knights fighting out the play. In the shotgun, going for the corner, cuts inside, and he's going to make the first down there.
Johnny Fitzgerald on the carry. That's good for Lake Havasu. 1st down.
So first down, just going to temporarily stop the clock. Knights need to find out the next call and get on that line.
Knights taking a long time to get that play in.
Eating up a lot of clock. Not that the Knights have that to play with right now. Looking deep. Stays in bounds. Carries it another couple of yards. First down for the Knights at the 11-yard line.
Donovan Murdoch with the tackle there. Well, actually took him out of bounds. Number 3.
Well, I'm feeling good about this. I think the Knights are going to punch it in.
It'd be nice.
Huge shout out to the boys in blue out there, helping make sure everything stays nice and calm here. Lake Havasu's finest. Hand off to 23. 23 gets up to about. Could it be at the 1? Depends on where they give the start. Backing up a little bit on that. He's going to make it about the 2. Didn't give him the forward roll.
It looked like number 11, Zachariah Owens, was in on that tackle.
So it looks like the Knights lining up here. Calls his own number again. Punches it through.
Touchdown, Knights! Donnie Fitzgerald on the carry. Good for Lake Havasu. Touchdown!
So Donnie Fitzgerald puts it in.
Hopefully that can get the Knights gain some momentum, as it looks like they're going to line up for the extra point.
Looks like they're going for the field goal again, or the extra point from the kick. High snap. That one's going to get batted away.
Extra point is no good. The score, Glendale 35, Lake Havasu 13.
So the Knights get back on the board. Now it's going to be up to the defense to strike and strike fast, get that ball back. The offensive showed they can score on the Cardinals.
The key here is going to be trying to get through that offensive line. I mean, that offensive line for the Cardinals has just been, wow.
Exactly, yeah. It's absolutely unstoppable. So, Neil, I'm watching our social media operator and our head technician, and they're singing the fight songs. They're singing the alumni, all the songs for the cheer squad. I feel bad. I graduated here in '90, and I still don't know them.
I don't know them either.
The social media operator says I graduated in 2020. I should know him, but even in 1989, I didn't know him either. So,
Did you say 1889?
I was here in '89. Yeah.
No, it sounded like you said 1889.
Oh, 1889. Oh.
As the Knights kick it off.
And the Cardinals run it back a couple yards.
He's brought down by round table of Knights.
And I can't tell who that is. I'm sorry. Oh, Drake is in front of me. That's why. Okay, I can tell who Drake is.
You know, I can't believe I pay you people to go through this. Sheesh. Uh-oh. Carol Nowakowski has now called me. Oh, no. Oh, you know why? Oh, I'm just in trouble. I can just see at a reunion I'll be doing a song and dance.
Cardinals, they got the 5 down linemen, and then they also got a tight end in there coming in a high formation.
And just moves the line forward. You ever notice the social media operators are keeping that line from Karen Lukowski up there an awful long time?
They want you to remember. That offensive line, I mean, they're able to push the Knights back so far.
Right, and look at that size difference there.
What a hit.
But again, first down for the Cardinals. Cardinals run all the way to the 47. You know, if you now they've changed it. If they like their announcers, support them with Kofi. Or give us a coffee. Coffee.com, Havasu Online TV. I guess if you cash in now, you actually can support us.
All right.
Not sure what that means.
Brony stepping back, long throw.
And he makes it.
Touchdown, Glendale.
Number 4, Jaquel Bell with the reception there.
Safety bid on that fake.
Hey, what was the rule on the mercy rule now? What is it they changed?
They can be up by 42.
41-13 here with a minute or so left in the clock in the third quarter.
They'll tell us.
Where they get the
Could not. That was just that was a picture perfect in stride. I mean,
Very well done. Got to tip the cap.
flies right now anyway.
that gets deflected.
Extra point
So
is
the
no
Knights
good.
stop the extra point.
The score, Glendale 41, Lake Havasu 13.
I've been kind of waiting for that to happen too, because we've been on the extra points. We've been doing a good job of getting back there, so that wasn't really that big of a surprise either. Except for the one time we didn't seem to get past their mark.
Yeah, right.
So here we go again with the Knights coming out to receive the kickoff.
Traditional kickoff for Glendale only goes 20 or 30 yards, but they don't need it.
If you're the Cardinals, though, I mean, is this a time where you're like, okay, let's see if he can return it again?
It's like, we're even going to give you a short field and everything. You won't be able to score.
I would do it. I'd start letting my kickers get some exercise out there, see how far I can put this.
Yeah.
And here's the kick. That's going to go out at about the 20. So we'll be taking that back to the 35.
High school sports are a lot different.
We want to thank everybody from both sides joining us, Havasu and Glendale. Glendale, very wonderful having you in chat. We do appreciate it. Love seeing you able to cheer on your Cardinals as they're visiting here against the Knights. Cardinals dominating 41-13 against the Knights. Minute 24 to go in the third quarter. Handoff goes to the outside. About a 5-yard gain there by the Knights.
A 6-yard gain makes it 2nd and 4.
I'm corrected by Mr. Hecker, a 6-yard gain.
6 yards. Kids.
Oh, they didn't mix the...
No, they used to. They were just so dominant cross-side. Last year we had the team I
We just found out the kicker for the Cardinals is a young lady.
Very nice.
That is impressive.
That's good for Lake Havasu, first down.
Knights with the first down.
When you're the number 2 team in the league, but you're still number 2. Like,
Kristen, our pleasure. Our absolute pleasure. We know with COVID and the limitations of everything for people being able to see, this was definitely a year when they asked us to come back. We already had yes on our lips before they even asked.
Yeah. Yeah. But they actually traveled and played some teams back east and Vegas and yeah, it was beautiful.
Bishop Gorman's the team to play.
Havasu drops back. Bobbles it,
Caught
gets it. He's all the way. Kenny dive to the corner, pulls it in. Number 2 for the Knights with the reception. We are going to be saying Zemansky's name quite a bit, I think, this season.
Second touchdown tonight.
Zemansky's also a junior.
So next year again.
Next year, yes.
Unless he decides to go pro and...
This isn't basketball.
Oh, that's true.
So going for the extra point.
It's
And
up.
it's up. And that's good. So the Knights,
Yay!
and we can say to make it exciting, pull within 21 as the Cardinals still ahead 41 to 20. But as we said, under the Friday night lights, you never know what's going to happen.
4 unanswered. You put no really faith in the field goal kicker.
Charlie, we are going to be trying to get out here for the junior varsity game as well. We're also helping out the First Friday group on that day as well. So we're going to split the unit and split the crew. But we're going to try to be both two places at once. So. But yes, we'll be showing junior high, or junior varsity, not junior high. Junior varsity as much love as we can.
Pick sixes are a little bit easier when you can keep them on their side of the field.
So the Knights getting ready to kick.
It's kind of hard to kick the football if you don't have the football.
You know what it was? He was holding it ransom for a Shack pizza from Papa
True.
John's.
I wonder if Papa John's like has the game playing in the background and they know how much we love them.
Actually, they do. I actually found out they actually do.
Nice.
It's going on in the general manager's office, and also it's going on the deliveries as well.
Nice long kick there.
There's a flag on the kick.
I think we had a little incidental contact.
Some extracurricular activities going on.
Nope, maybe just went out of bounds.
All right, never mind. No extracurricular activities.
Another shout out to Colby for a happy birthday. Now, fans for the Cardinals, you better get on Colby, because if he doesn't check the chat and see these happy birthday wishes, you let us know. Not that we'll have power to do anything, but
Didn't our social media person say they were going to sing him happy birthday?
our social media person just gave that look. But you know the tech person might be able to.
Huh. All right, tech person, let's go. It's all you.
Handoff. Cuts to the outside, finds an opening, one man to beat, gets pushed outside at the 30. And that was the only thing that stopped the Cardinals from putting 7 points on the board again.
That's the end of the third quarter. The score, Glendale 41, Lake Havasu 20.
Looked like that was Colby again, the birthday boy.
Colby on the run there.
Holding, coming back.
Oh, we got a penalty on the play we hear.
Holding at the 50-yard line.
Holding 50-yard line.
Penalty on the previous play. Holding. Coming back to the 50-yard line.
Actually going back further than that. Going to the 40.
The sponsors for the fourth quarter, Anderson Auto Group, Campbell Ready Mix, Mojave Community College, and Mojave Centers for Dermatology.
She's not putting all her weight on her ankle.
Glendale will start off on the 40-yard line.
Nope, they're not. They lost that.
So we're going to start the fourth quarter here, it looks like,
With a walk.
with a walk.
That's one of the things I always feel for the officials on that, where they have to take it to the spot where it ended and then walk it back, even though the ball was right in that area. But now the official thing is, okay, you sure you want pineapple on your pizza?
Look, if it's got Canadian bacon and regular crispy bacon and pineapple, it's way better.
That's the way it goes. Did you see the other side of the booth give us looks again when we start talking
We only
pineapple?
have 12 minutes left with the Participant Snack Bar, Minnesota Snack. Proceeds help out Lake Havasu Athletics. finish your trash, just put in the trash can. Thank you.
Tell them at least 7 to 10 coaches and possibly wives.
I thought they had like 20 on staff, but
Carrie's right up there if you wanted to ask.
Cardinals coming back out, shotgun formation.
Fans still eager for it.
All zeros on the clock. Set the clock to 0.
set the clock
On
to
time
0.
down. Okay.
Untimed down, we got the official word. Setting the clock to 0. We're not going to do it on our side.
Why are we setting the clock to 0?
Because he said so. It's an untimed down.
Okay.
You can't end a quarter on a penalty.
So untimed down, can't end it on a penalty. And
Rocco
sure
keeps
enough,
it.
gets him at the 48. So now we can officially go into the fourth quarter.
First down, Glendale.
That's going to be 1st and 10 for Glendale.
You gotta move the chains. Fourth and inch now.
Social media coordinator just sat there and said as they're fighting with the Wi-Fi out here that if you're loving what you're seeing, support us for the fourth quarter. They could use a coffee. Fourth quarter coffee budget does go to the social media to upgrade their equipment. That way they're not just jumping off of Wi-Fi. We could use one more cable coming out of the wall here. So starting the fourth quarter, 1st and 10 at the 48. The Knights have actually held Glendale scoreless in that third quarter.
No, they gave up one.
Oh, you're right. I was hoping.
Yeah.
But
We were
still,
all over.
21-point game.
It is doable in the fourth quarter, except for when you're not able to stop the quarterback, Rocco, on a quarterback keeper.
You know, Rocco, every time he touches the ball, is good for at least 5-6 yards, guaranteed. That's not how far he's going to go. He's just guaranteed the 5 to 6.
Yeah. And I'd have to say, like,
Yeah, the schools that are our size are not supervening serious, so when we play league play, we're playing more of those schools over there.
if I were to give out MVP, I'd give it out to the offensive line there for the Cardinals, for sure.
Offensive line for the Cardinals makes plays happen just like that one.
But I think we actually just switched leagues or something though, because
Charlie's son's playing on Wednesday, so
Desert Edge and
sounds like a good reason for us to be there.
yeah, so
We're making a quick adjustment on our clock.
but yeah, we used to play like Desert Edge and why is the name of the school I'm thinking of? But there's a couple of them though that we Cactus. We used to play Cactus.
Low snap, hands it off though right away. Only a gain of about 3. As the social media said, if you're excited for the fourth quarter, support the social media folks. Buy them a coffee. They need it. We don't pay our social media people that much. We pay, yes, they just shouted, we pay them hot dogs. So they need something to drink with it as well. Get them a coffee. Coffee.com/Havasu Online TV. Hands off again.
You got
Pushed out of bound, but it looks like flag on the play is number 2.
Colby. I'm not going to say the last name because I mess it up.
And Chad just calls him Colby all the time too.
Right?
Birthday Colby.
There you go. Birthday with the first down on that run.
Conversation happened, and flag's still out there. And this is going to actually be on the Cardinals.
Holding is the call.
I don't think that was a hold. It looked like he went. That's first down.
First down, Glendale.
Interesting call there on the play.
Still first down for Glendale. 1st and 10 from the 20. Puts it in the air. And that is right in his hands. Number 4 with the reception.
Jaquel Bell again.
And that puts the Cardinals up 47-20 on the Knights.
Runs over to the goalpost and gives that a high five.
Out comes the kicker. Do I have a name for the
What?
a name for the kicker offhand?
The kicker? I found it. Oh, there it is. Litzy Gutierrez.
As we were told by chat, Cardinals kicker is a female. It's nice to see that young lady out joining the team as well, helping take them on to victory. But still 10 minutes to go, so we're not ready to call this one yet.
They gotta return this one for a touchdown. Onside kick, touchdown. Onside kick, touchdown. I think they could do it.
It is about time. As we promised chats last time, we'd get a good picture of our kicker for Glendale. Picked up on the 40. Number 5 takes it to the 45.
Darius Wall, very good.
Darius on the carry. Some of the booths shouting, "That's my son." There's a different story there.
I'm kind of scared about that story.
It's something that they're drama together or something, and adopted.
Drama stuff.
Drama stuff, and drama.
So it'll be first and 10.
Which drama will be doing productions, so
47-yard line.
True.
looking forward to that. Come out and check out Mr. Faust and the whole crew. 1st and 10 from the 47. Knights make it into Cardinal territory. In the shotgun. Comes back around, trying to find daylight. Brought down back at the line of scrimmage.
Donnie Fitzgerald on the carry.
Number 5, Angel Sarmiento
No gain on the play.
got him
This
from
is
behind
third
there.
down.
You know, it's too bad these teams don't play later in the season after I get used to announcing names again.
Yes, that's true. Of course, that is tradition. I let you handle the names. Going deep. Can't make the connection.
Pass intended for number 4, Quentin Anderson, is incomplete.
Knights going to try to put some points on the board. They're fast. Unable to complete it.
I think the Knights should have been taking deep shots like that throughout the game. I haven't seen many of those as they take a timeout here in the fourth quarter.
Timeout Havasu. So, 8:07 to go. Knights 20, Glendale 48.
They're online with Havasu. So they're like streaming it, and I guess that maybe Prep Church television is streaming it. But I feel like maybe I don't know. I don't think they're here for game 5, so if I had to pick what our best sports team is, I'd say probably our girls soccer team. Girls soccer's very good. Boys soccer's good too. Yeah, our soccer teams are very good. Basketball is kind of hit or miss. Football's
Little high snap there, but a hand off.
Huge gain by the Knights there.
is that two straight? No, that's two
No.
and one. Evan Smith.
Evan Smith on the carry. That's good for Lake Havasu. First down.
Knights now trying to knock on the door, trying to get into that nest of Cardinals. The nest of the Cardinals.
Track team's usually pretty good too. Yeah.
Goes to the outside.
Oh,
Can't
little
quite get his
bobble.
hand on it. Charlie wants to give a round of applause for the should be guys and gals working the stream. We get to have the fun announcing. There's more button pushing going on than I would even want to try.
And that's not just me pushing people's buttons.
No, that's not just you pushing people's buttons. You've actually been really behaved this time.
I know.
You feeling alright?
I think I deserve an ice cream.
An ice cream? We could arrange that. They don't serve ice cream downstairs. I muted myself again. I love it. Trying to take care of problems.
That's how you tackle. 3 of the Cardinals bringing them down.
It is third down for the Knights.
Got quiet out there. Did the crowd leave?
Crowd has grown quiet. 7 minutes to go. Down by 28. Knights looking deep. Runs up the middle again. Gets to the outside. Short gain.
Alan Fitzgerald on the carry. That's good for Lake Havasu. First down.
Ball on the 13.
Knight spreading the field. Gets a handoff. Gets to about the 4-yard line. Taken out at the knees.
Evan Smith on the carry.
Donovan Murdoch with the tackle there for the Cardinals.
First down.
Lucky he was there. He was the last one to be able to stop him on that run.
That's a first down for the Knights. First and goal.
Man, there's a lot of ducks going somewhere. I don't know.
Trying to get inside through the middle. Knights have the hands up.
All right.
And the Knights put 6 more on the board.
Looks like the Knights are going to go for 2.
Little contact.
Officials coming over to discuss what's going on.
All-star on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
All right. So Charlie has said $50 if we do that.
Well, he just says you. Which you is he
Which
talking
you is
about?
you. I mean, because you got you or you got me.
Right.
Charlie, you name the person. We'll go for it. Or we might both do it. Because actually, that would repair this thing that I'm sticking bubble gum in right now to keep the camera moving.
Not able to get away from that defense.
The 2-point conversion is no good. The score, Glendale 48, Lake Havasu 26.
Looks like the Cardinals on the tackle there was led by number 23, David Flores. Six minutes here in the fourth quarter. Knights down 48-26.
To answer the question of the night that scored, it was out of all of our view, the number, because they're hard to read on the screen because of the purple on black, but they're saying possibly Evan Smith was the one possibly got the touchdown there. You're
being called
social
out.
media's calling me out. You know. Great. Onside kick.
Six minutes left here. The Knights can make a solid defensive stand. Just got to stop that run.
His social media saying it was stocky. What?
'Flag on the play in the backfield.
Flag on the play.
False start.
6:04 left. Right up the middle.
Tackle made by number 34, Bubba Brandel.
Bubba Brandel, a name we haven't heard called much since last year.
True.
Bubba
Great
was
job
one of
there.
the major stars last year in the games.
Yes.
Been quiet most of the night.
You know, in that last play where they had the false start, I mean, they're lucky that 74 for the Knights, Isaac Mason, I mean, he was there in time. So they're lucky they had that penalty because he might have been wrapped up in the backfield there. Fumble.
Fumble. Falls right on it, though.
Fumble recovered by Glendale.
Number 32 just fingertips away from it.
Spencer Dorset there for the Knights.
Carol, I want to say thank you. I just saw you bought us a coffee. We appreciate that. And of course, fourth quarter coffees go. That budget goes to the social media budget.
It's third down. Anthem, make some noise.
It's third down. Yeehaw!
There we go.
We had to add that in for you. And starts
Nice
him in the
stop.
backfield.
Nice tackle there.
Number 99, number 73, and looks like 78. All on the stops there, just surrounded him.
There's no 73. 99 is John Jones.
John bringing the justice. Joined in the backfield there. It looked like by number 72, Dane Burnett.
Xavier Flowers looks to be on it as well. Just, that's the way you stop it. 4th and 9. 4:12 left on the official clock. Low snap. Dives forward. Only gets back to the 48.
Looked like Xander Flowers was the. Is that right? Yeah, Xander Flowers. The one to start that. Way to go, defense for the Knights. This is what you want. Now the offense got another opportunity to come in, score some points, hopefully quick. Get that ball back.
Exactly, and what a way to shine, too. And that's one of the things I love about night football. It doesn't matter what the score is. They play quarter to quarter. First down, Knights taking over on the 47.
Cole was our quarterback last 2 seasons, or last year.
Looks like Cole's back in at quarterback. Handoff up the middle, a gain of about 3. Looks like Cole Fuller's back at the helm.
That was number 22 for the Knights with a carry.
See, the front crowd thinks they can yeehaw better than we can.
Second and
Sam
7
Miles.
for the Knights.
Cheering on Sam Miles there with that carry.
Handoff again. Another gain of about 2.
Sam Miles on the carry.
Sam Miles again.
3rd and 5. Calls his own number, comes up. Cole pulls it out.
Cole Fuller on the carry. That's good for Lake Havasu. First down.
First down there for the Knights.
So Cole Fuller actually was quarterback for the Knights about 2 years ago. Now getting back in.
He played some quarterback last year too, I believe.
He was our starting quarterback last year.
Started last year.
He's a wide receiver this year, mostly.
Screen pass. Can pull something out of it. Goes forward with it.
Sam Miles with the reception.
Oh, he didn't know he got it? Oh. Too bad for him.
Sam Miles there again on the reception, it looked like.
Charlie Tex cringe when I yeehaw too many times. Handoff again. 22, only a game of about 2 or 3.
Sam Miles is gaining the ball a lot right here in this drive.
Okay, will do.
Looks like they're going with a man-to-man defense.
Havasu spreading out the field as well. Cole comes up the middle again. Oh! Pops right back up. Minute 30 left to go.
First down, Knights. Knights fans, please make sure that you are not gathering to greet the players at the end of the game. Please exit the stadium. Thank you.
That is AIA rules going across the board. Once the game is over, fans, you must exit the building as soon as possible. Make pre-arrangements for your players on where to meet you. This is across the board of the state of Arizona.
A minute to go here. Knights trying to get into the end zone at least one more time.
Goes high. Trying to find the corner. Can't pull it down.
Pass is no good.
2 Knights there.
2 Knights, 2 Cardinals, 34 seconds left on the clock. 42 on the official clock. Looking deep again.
Intercepted.
Intercepted. Cardinals are coming back. Cole Fuller with the tackle puts them out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
It looked like that was number.
Once again, another reminder, please make
Yeah,
sure that you
looked
are
like that
not
was number
gathering
2
to
for the
greet
Cardinals,
players at
Colby,
end
the
of
birthday
game.
boy.
Please exit the stadium. Those are AIA regulations. Thank you. Make sure that all trash is picked up before leaving tonight. makes all of our lives so much easier here at Lake Havasu High School.
So the Cardinals taking over with 32 seconds left here in the clock. Maybe even a little less. I don't know.
I think we're going to
32.
see about one knee here should be about it as the Cardinals come out. Knights put up a great effort.
A lot the Knights can take away from this game.
A lot that can be taken away across the board is you got to remember, for both these two teams, they did not have the traditional off season because of the shutdown. They didn't have the traditional practices. The fact that we actually have two great teams that have been nothing but a joy to watch. It's great to see this coming back.
Yeah. And it as we get to go through the final seconds here in the game, I mean, the Knights, their defense played strong and tough. The offense had a little hiccups every once in a while, but it was still a great game.
Lake Havasu High School would like to thank you for coming out to tonight's game, and we hope you drive home safely. Good night from the Kingdom.
And that's it as they take a knee.
So look,
Final thoughts, Brian?
you know, it's not the way that the Knights wanted to start the season, but we got to start the season. So, you know, that's a great thing there.
Social media is throwing that last sign up. You know, thanks for being such a great audience. Don't forget, fourth quarter coffees, but go to the social media budget. Danielle, we're so glad you could watch from Delaware. Love that you got to watch your nephew. That's great. So on behalf of the whole staff here at Havasu Online TV, which we are all volunteers, so it's not like we do this for a living. We do this for fun. We do it for the kids. We do it for the parents and families at home that get to see these great student athletes play. There's Drake, Julia, Brian, Sidell. Mariana never returned.
No.
Yeah, she's probably down the concession stand working. She likes to do that. On behalf of all of Lake Havasu High School and the Knights, this is from the Kingdom, and we'll see you Wednesday, it sounds like, for Junior Varsity. Have a great night.